Hi, Leathur Rokk here. Welcome to my channel. This is Cassie, the garden cat. She's got something to say, but listen to me first. I saw something very disturbing this morning, and I'm still shaken up about it. I saw my mother in tears. You want to know why she was in tears? I'll show you. Well, I'm going to give you the backstory. My parents raised our family in a patriotic household. We were raised to love our cultural traditions. We were raised to love our flag. We were raised to stand for the national anthem, and we were raised to love patriotic holidays and to think of our veterans and to love our country, love our culture, and love the things that have made growing up uniquely an American experience. So what upset my mother today, she sent my brother out to get a few groceries. Really needed butter, and she showed me the butter. Do you notice anything missing? Do you remember the iconic Native American Indian lady whose face was on there? It is gone. We are destroying our monuments. We are tearing down statues. We are getting rid of iconic American trademarks and symbols for beloved companies. What we are doing, we are erasing our culture. Some companies have decided that a small percentage of the population is looking for reasons to be offended and is thinking that you can extort millions of dollars out of companies by making them feel guilty about, for nothing, for having an iconic symbol, a beloved character that's part of decades of American family history and experience. Now, it's going to be sad to see the Uncle Ben's rice without that guy. What are we doing? 79-year-old little old lady should not be in tears. Between watching the news and seeing the pillaging that's going on in inner cities, all the looting, all the violence, these mobs that are assembled, they're obviously funded by somebody and they're organized, obviously. Most of the people that come to these cities and do these damages and break into these stores and everything are organized from out of state. And where are the mobs to counteract these groups when they're tearing down statues? We're just standing around watching our country being destroyed. And President Trump, he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. If he actually goes and sends the National Guard in and stops some of this stuff that's going on without being requested, then you know darn well that his opposition is going to paint it like he is abusing his powers. And the same token, these governors in these states where these mobs are running wild and destroying things, they have maybe too much pride. They don't want to say, look, we can use the federal government's help. All they have to do is say the word, and Trump will bring in National Guard, the troops. We have the resources available, but you have to ask. If the federal, because of the checks and balances, states' rights have to be respected. But this is making us look bad. And meanwhile, the rest of the world is watching America destroy ourselves, and it's really sad. And here we are trying to celebrate. Today is the 4th of July, and we're supposed to be celebrating the birth of our nation. And here, because of COVID-19, you have to really think about, is it safe to go and do anything? Like, there are some gatherings. I would love to be in Washington, D.C. now, but with all the destruction that was already there, plus it's not safe for me to take the chance to travel. I can't risk getting my mother exposed. And she is really breaking down at what's happening to our country. If my father was alive, I can only imagine how he would have felt. My father was probably the kind of guy that if he had seen out his window unruly mobs that were screaming all the stuff that they were screaming, he would probably go out there with a shovel himself trying to fend off people. That's the kind of man my father was. He was a person who really loved our country. And if he had seen what was going on now with the social justice warriors thinking that they could silence anybody whose views they don't agree with, what's going on, it's just really sad. So, happy birthday, America. This is what it's come to. It's really sad. And the sad thing is, so many people that are watching all this happen that know it's wrong and they aren't doing anything about it. And maybe it's not safe to go out and expose yourself to the virus that's going on when you are trying to defend things. But I really hope that Trump does catch people that are defacing these monuments and they really do put the hammer down with the 10 years in prison stuff. I can't believe that this has been allowed to go this far in our free country. It's really sad. Okay, if you like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you like me and my content, I'd love to have you subscribe. I make 3 new videos a week. I'd love to take you along on my adventures. Happy birthday, America. Talk to you soon. Bye.